What can you offload? You've reached Talking with Dr. Terry, 180 Seconds to a Better You, message number 159. I'm Dr. Terry Wurzbacher. The burdens on your back are mostly old hurts and resentments mixed in with worries about the future what-ifs. Take some time and evaluate this weight and see what you can offload. It will make your life so much easier and much more fun. If you have a modern-day backpack, you have many compartments. Some are even hidden where you can shove things deep and forget that they're even in there. Hopefully they're not edibles, because they sure won't be when you find them. But each and every item or burden is heavy, and it will add to that weighted down feeling. If you were to watch an ultra runner prepare for their races, you'd wonder why they spend so much time configuring their pack and weighing their items. Let's take my upcoming race for an example. Packing my running vest is almost as important to me as the time I spend on my feet. In fact, for the last 4 months, every time I've gone out for a walk, no matter the length, I've worn my loaded vest. Why? So it could become part of my body and I could get used to the weight. Every single year I reduce the amount of stuff I carry to get me through the 10-day event. I found I was packing my fears. They were covered up by the what-ifs. What if this happened? What if that happened? I might need this. I might need that. Every ultra runner plays the balancing game. What's essential to bring with you, and what can you get along the way if needed? This is almost like doing control the controllables because it requires you to make decisions you don't normally make. It's the same way with old hurts, resentments, and fears. Have you ever asked yourself why you're holding on to a certain resentment? It's not the same as what is this resentment, it's why are you continuing to feel that way. I had a very wise mentor who firmly believed that the emotional root of all cancers was resentment. Sometimes they're deep-seated and not so obvious, but they're there. And I have to say that although I'm not an oncologist, my experience has concurred with that theory. I've talked before about how emotions are the basic cause of most diseases, so it behooves us to dig deep in our backpack of burdens. We need to use a powerful flashlight to examine the hidden areas. You can take everything out of your emotional backpack and lay it on the table. If you were an ultra runner, you'd then weigh each item and ask certain questions to decide if you really needed it. You can do that with your burdens and baggage too. You can come up with your own questions, but they could be something like, why am I still holding on to this worry or hurt? What good is it doing me? What harm is it doing, or could it be doing that I just don't know about yet? How hard would it be for me to let go? What's keeping me from letting go? Am I happy? If not, what's keeping me from being happy? What can I do to improve my happiness? Will letting go of this thing increase that? Etc. Really take some time and come up with your key questions and ask them as you examine each item in your backpack. Ask yourself if your ultimate health is worth swallowing your pride and asking for help. Anything is worth more than getting sick, quitting, or having a breakdown. Have a diamond day.